Hey guys, I'm HP. This is Dr. Pink. Today's topic is meditation guitar blue, as you can see, color blue. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or premium member account if you want to download the files which come along to this tutorial or any other tutorial. So, what are we talking about today? I'll show you. And so on. You see, we have a special technique which really goes great with meditation music or meditation guitar, and it might look spectacular, but it's pretty easy to play, and that's why I'm showing you how to play this, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. First, sound settings. I often play on the bridge pickup because it gives a more open, more bright sound, but you also can play on the neck pickup. Then it's a little bit easier because you have more, volume on the sound. But me personally, I prefer the bridge pickup. Okay, on my sound, I have a reverse delay plus a pitch shifter, which is setting called crystal echoes, which is basically a double reverse delay. But if you don't have a pitch shifter, you can also work just with the delay. But then I recommend to use a reverse delay setting because this creates kind of a cloud of sound, Okay, so let's get started. This technique is called touch technique, and this was invented by Stanley Jordan. There are a lot of tapping guitar players out there, but Stanley Jordan was the guy who invented it on guitar. But he used a different tuning. I'm using a regular tuning. A lot of tappers have this damper here, but we don't use that. My technique is without damper and with a normal tune guitar, so everybody can join this really cool feature here. The basis of this simple song and this simple meditation tune is you just play the chords G and you split them between the left and the right hand. Here you have the G, here we have the D, so you have a G5 chord, and then a third note is missing. That will be the triad, that will be here the B. So you just make 1 and 2. You play 8 notes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See? And since this is a figure of 3 and you're playing 8 notes, the accent just moves around, okay? It's really simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now we switch to another chord. Now comes a trick. In order to switch to another chord, that's the most difficult part of this, you use your remaining thumb here, make an open string, and then you switch to the new chord. That will be a C with a G in the bass. So we have here G, C. It's a little bit stretch thing here. Maybe it's impossible for everybody. But if you cannot do it, you can use this one here. But I would recommend the other one here because we are doing a really nice voice leading it. But if it doesn't work, this one, you just use this here. But we're using this third fret, the G. Here we have the E and the root. This is C with the G in the bass. Same figure again. again with the thumb, open E string. Now we go to a D with the F sharp in the bass. Here. 2nd fret, 5th fret here. That one everybody should be able to grab, otherwise you cannot really play this technique. And here we have the A. So we can use this simple figure, and you can also start to meditate with these 3 basic figures, and it's really nice. I show you. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sounds really nice. And it's really simple to play if you can do these stretch things. Of course, you need some strength in your left hand to do this, but it's not a big brainer. So either you can start to build around this whole thing. When I do the meditation of blue, I imagine the color blue and just let it flow. You know, you just go, that's the thing of meditation. You imagine something. You can even close your eyes, or you just stay on this. There's no need for a rush. Just let it flow and imagine the color blue, or you can imagine how to, these days, really important, how peace would feel like. Really simple. You can repeat this as long as you like. If you feel you want to do more, you can start wandering around here on the G major scale, or here on the D string. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. So you can wander around something like this. I recommend this. You just move around the way it feels the best for you. It's really simple. The main thing is that your left hand just keeps it going, okay? If you feel you can go a step further, then we add a second part. That way we go to E minor. E minor can be done either like this. Same method again. E5. Plus the triad here, 7th fret, 9th fret, 12. If you want to have the open E string, this one here additional, then I have a little technical difficulty. You come. Then you again with the thumb open E string. And then, so you do the open E string and let it ring. But then you continue here on the 7th fret. A minor, 5th, 7th, here, 10. Then to the D. That's the whole thing. And then you can just let your thing flow. Put on a blue light if you want. See my, well, you don't see it. Let me quickly show you the blue light here. It's here. It's coming now. Light blue. Okay. And then you just let it flow. The main thing about meditation music, you know, or playing meditative music, is not to play wild stuff. Often you repeat things over and over again, and then you make slight little changements while you move along in the meditation, okay? So you can keep the main thing just going on like... Now slight variation. Variation going to the next one. See, it really works nicely. If you feel more comfortable, also think about doing a vibrato with the right hand. See? You can also start simple, just open tempo, just listen to the tone, live in the tone. I always tell my students, live in the tone. That means you just dive into one note and listen to it while you alter its function. See? Also try to do different fingers, and that's it. And then you just, the main thing if you do meditation guitar music is that you get into a meditative state, you know, and just let it flow. I often close my eyes. Really dive deep into the notes which you're playing. Don't think about that you need to play a lot of things. You can play the whole thing all over and over again, but you get into the meditative state of playing. That's the main thing in meditation guitar music. You can also sit on a tone. What is really important, also that you check your breathing, that it's nice and regular, and that you really dive into the imagination, in this case the color blue, peace, water, blue sky, and then try to express what you experience in your imagination. That's what it's all about, and then just let it flow and then see what happens. Yo people, that was Guitar Meditation Blue, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's not for total beginners, but when it comes to touch technique, it's really it's a beginner's thing, but still sounds great. I personally started with something like this when I went into this technique, and just keep it simple and think about the meditations phase and getting in the state of meditation, and not so much about doing complicated stuff. And this song really helps, and this momentum of these three really helps. By the way, the number 3 is also connected to eternity, you know, waltz and all these 3/4, 6/8. This circle, the circle is the sign of eternity. So this also helps. Just enjoy this. You can also just do it one chord. And so on. Yo, that's all me and Dr. Pink are having to say to you. Get into your meditation, start to relax and start to feel better. Start to breathe, start to enjoy what you're doing, start to enjoy the pictures with your imagination. And don't think so much about playing complicated stuff. That's the biggest mistake you can do when you do meditation guitar. Yo, so me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye. Oh, no, I forgot. If you want to download the tabs for this, well, for a version of this, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join them with a free member account. But in order to download the tabs and an audio of the tabs as a guiding line, you need a premium membership upgrade. But if you love what I'm doing, please join there. Anyway, make the premium membership upgrade in order to support the work which me and Dr. Pink are doing for the community out there. Yo, see you guys.